There is no doubt that Cubot has won the attention of bargain hunters everywhere. The brand has a number of models that meet the most diverse needs of users. But those looking for a smartphone that promises to redefine the budget-friendly category by delivering premium features and an affordable price tag might be in luck with this contender. This is the Cubot Note 21. It is a powerful smartphone that offers remarkable user experience for less than £100. With its powerful chipset, abundance of RAM and storage, along with impressive display, versatile camera setup, and a variety of connectivity options, the Note 21 is designed to exceed expectations. So let's take a closer look at this device and first start by unboxing it. Like with most affordable smartphones, you really don't get much in the box. However, inside you will be greeted by the smartphone itself, snugly protected in a basic TPU silicone case, along with an extra screen protector, a 10-watt USB-A based charger, and a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, along with your SIM ejection tool and basic user manual. Now, the phone's design is reminiscent of classic mid-range models, which simply aligns with its asking price. Now, the phone has a predominantly plastic construction, which could be considered a downside for those who prefer a more premium feel. Additionally, the phone features a large chin and screen bezels, which may not appeal to users who prefer a more modern and refined look. However, while the phone's design may not be the most cutting edge, it is still a solid option for those looking for a budget-friendly mid-range device that is akin to what they are used to from an Android phone in the past couple of years. Now, on the right side are our functional plastic buttons, double volume and power. It is worth noting, to keep the cost down, this phone does not have a fingerprint scanner, so do keep that in mind. Now, on the left side of the device, there is a slot that can hold 2 nano SIM cards together, or 1 SIM card along with a regular micro SD card. In my opinion, the rear design of the Cubot Note 21 is really nice. It is one of the phone's best features. The back panel has a unique and visually appealing design that immediately catches the eye. The camera island, which is the most striking element of the back panel for sure, is positioned to the center and occupies 1/3 of the entire back panel. Cubot have designed it so that the camera's island is well integrated into the back panel and does not protrude over the body, providing a comfortable grip in the hand. Now, the back panel's color and texture provide an extra layer of detail to the design and makes the phone look a little less plastically and more stylish, which is certainly needed here considering the materials used in construction. The phone boasts a 6.56-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 720 by 1612. This is all accompanied with 296 ppi. To make the screen appear better than it actually is, it has a higher than standard refresh rate of 90 Hz. Now, this makes scrolling look a little smoother despite that somewhat average resolution. The display is one of the best features of the phone, with its brightness being comfortable both indoors and out. Although the resolution is particularly low, the detail is decent, being able to provide you with a screen real estate which is more than good enough to be used for a daily driver. Now, when it comes to performance, the Note 21 once again provides a satisfactory power for a mid-range budget smartphone. The 21 is equipped with the affordable Unisoc 2606 chipset range, which is built on 12nm technology and features 8 cores. It is complemented by a Mali G57 graphics processor, 6GB of RAM, and 128GB of permanent memory. So some rather above average internal specs there. Now, the Note 21 is a phone that can handle most daily tasks with ease, whether you're browsing social media, sending emails, or performing other routine jobs. This phone delivers a seamless experience. However, if you start pushing the phone beyond its intended capabilities, you may encounter some minor lags and slowdowns. However, when it comes to gaming, the Note 21 can handle basic games with ease, but more demanding titles may not run as smoothly. If you're playing a game that requires a lot of processing power, you may notice a drop in frame rate. The phone can handle a maximum of 40 to 50 frames per second, but you may need to reduce the graphics settings to achieve this. But overall, games like PUBG just seem to work quite well. It's more than good enough, offering somewhat of a smooth gameplay experience, but just not leaving much to be in awe of. Now in terms of the camera quality, this phone contains a modest 8-megapixel selfie camera and a 50-megapixel main sensor. And although it comes with a macro camera, to be honest, it's not the best. It lacks the ability to capture sharpness and overall contrast and just isn't an enjoyable aspect of the phone to use. However, I will say that main 50-megapixel camera does offer decent results in good light conditions. In optimal conditions, the camera actually captures photos that somewhat surprise me for the phone's asking price. They're actually pretty good. Now the Note 21 is equipped with a massive 5200 mAh battery. This ensures excellent battery life. This impressive battery life enables up to 30 hours of talk time, 16 hours of video playback, and extended gaming sessions without the fear of running out of juice. With such a long battery life, this phone can last for several days without requiring a charge. And when you partner that up with a 10-watt charger in the box, you should get a full charge in about 1.2 hours. Now thankfully, the Note 21 is equipped with an NFC chip which enables it to support multiple NFC applications and services like contactless payments, data transfer, and access control. Now this is certainly fantastic for a phone in this price range, opening up its usability and applicational value for consumers looking for an affordable phone that doesn't lack features. If you're looking for a budget-friendly phone, the Cubot Note 21 could be a great option. Although it has some drawbacks, I still think it has a good chance of succeeding in the market. One of the device's strongest features is its long-lasting battery life, which is always a plus. Additionally, its performance is commendable, and it can efficiently handle most of the tasks you throw at it. Considering its affordable price tag, it's still great value for money. With that said, be sure to check out this phone in the link in the description. Let me know what you think, and as always, till next time.